He said, you mentioned in your talk about the dangers of pornography and all that, which is now attacking the children. So he is an educator. He plans to open a school. So he wants to have your advice. How can we save the children from pornography and its addiction?
So that was the question, that how can we save our children from pornography and addiction? Number one, you as parents should take care. Take care that they do not have access to everything. Now many a time parents are very happy, oh my child at the age of 4 now is using internet. You give them laptop, you give them phones, and they keep on going to various sites. High chances, the average age a person gets addicted, starts pornography is at a very young age. There are sites for children to entice them in the name of cartoon. When you see cartoon, Tom and Jerry, what is it, Tom and Jerry? Teaching you love from small age. Oh, cartoon, very simple, no problem. They are teaching you to become gay and lesbian at a young age. So you have to be careful and should not give access to your children. You will be responsible on the day of judgment. You will be thinking, I'm educating my children, making them smart. So see to it that you prevent your children from using these gadgets unnecessary. If they use, see to it you put firewalls. You know what's a firewall? Firewall means they should not have access to the obscene websites. So when you have these firewalls, they prevent your child from going to the wrong sites. So if you take care and see to it that they don't get involved in these, then there are less chances they'll be addicted. But today, it has become so common on the television, on the social media, everywhere it is there. So you have to educate your children, tell them this is wrong, and then if you educate them correctly, there are chances that they will not go to the wrong sites. Hope that answers the question.
You mentioned earlier in the lecture, for the brothers, that having multiple wives is for the good of the wives.
Yes.
How should we as sisters deal with this without heartbreak? And it is also said in An-Naba verse 8, Allah creates us in pairs. Is the idea of soulmates in this modern world shirk? And how does it correlate with Al-An'am verse 97? Thank you.
Sister asked the question that I said that some of the men in Islam as Muslims are allowed to marry more than one wife to protect the woman. So how does it protect? Is question number one. Sister is saying that what is the question of being in pairs, in soulmates? So if a man has two wives, he has two pairs. He is common. What does the Quran say? Number one. I'll first come to your first part, then second part. You're asking two questions together. How does Islam, when I said that in Islam some men are allowed to have more than one wife to protect the woman. Today, if you analyze, women are more in the world than men. Scientifically, even if you agree men and women are born in same proportion, the female sex is a stronger sex medically than the male sex. So there are more male children dying in the pediatric age than the female children because the stronger sex, women. As life goes on, there are death due to accidents, death due to war, death due to alcoholism. There are more male dying as compared to female. So if you see the average lifespan in the world, a female lives longer than a male, everywhere in the world. The average lifespan, a man approximately 74 years, and women approximately 79 and a half year old. Then depending upon the country, Japan has more long life, Malaysia has more long life than in countries like Nigeria. Different, but average, the female is a stronger sex medically. Today, in New York alone, there are 1 million female more than male. In USA alone, there are 4.5 million female more than male. In Russia alone, there are 10 million female more than male. If I agree with you, some countries where there is female infanticide like India and China, the female population is more because of evil practice. They kill the child when she's born. Is it correct? No. So if you stop this evil practice, even in these countries, the female population will be more than the male population. If I agree with you that one female should marry only one man, okay, there will be more than 4.5 million female in USA who will not find husband. There will be 10 million female in Russia who will not find husband. There will be more than 10 million female in the whole of Europe who won't find husband. So what should they do? The only option for her is she becomes the public property or she marries a man who already has a wife. Public property. Such a harsh word. It is the most sophisticated word I can use. Allah says in the Quran in Surah Rum chapter number 30 verse number 21, He has put love between the hearts of the man and woman. So Allah says in the Quran in Surah Baqarah chapter 2 verse number 187, Hunna libasul lakum wantum libasul lahunna. They are your garments and you are their garments. That means your wives are the garments of the husband and the husband are the garments of the wife. They are supposed to protect each other. They are supposed to beautify each other. They are supposed to support each other. The role is of hand and glove. You asked me the question, Surah Anam, chapter number 6, verse number 97. It's a verse I quoted in my talk. Surah Anam chapter 6 verse 97.
Correct.
What does it say? It has no link with your question. What does it say?
That we should follow the stars for guidance. And how
But
does
what
it-
is this question got to do with husband and wife?
Oh, I was asking if the idea of soulmates is shirk.
Soulmates is shirk.
Like only having one.
What has this question got to do? What has this verse? He who will make the stars as a beacon for you and may guide you yourself. Of course, the stars do guide us. Don't you know, astronomers, when the people who go in the ship, they use the star to know the direction. They didn't have the GPS which we have today.
Yes.
So correct, what's wrong? Where does this got to do with the soulmate?
Yeah, because these days in Gen Z or probably modern society, mistaken this verse as astronomy,
Oh, you're talking about zodiac signs.
astronomy or astrology. And
Sister, you're jumping from here to there and everywhere. Everywhere you're jumping. Asking this question, that question. You have to ask one question, you're asking 3, 4 question. This verse of the Quran is talking about stars which guide you where to go.
Yes.
What you're talking about, zodiac star, that is not allowed. It's haram in Islam. Allah says in Surah Ma'idah, chapter number 5, verse number 90, Ya alladhina amanu, O you believe, innamal khamru wal maisaru, most certainly intoxicant gambling, wal anzabu wal aslamu, dedication of stones, divination of arrows, these are rich min shaitan. It's a Satan's handiwork. Abstain from that, you may prosper. All these astronomical science talking about future is all haram in Islam.
okay, thank
But
you.
this verse is not talking about that. This verse is talking about star as a sign of Allah, it guides you. So don't mix two verses, please. So fortune telling is haram. Zodiacal sign, are you Libra, are you Ariel, are you Leo? All this is haram. But if star for guiding, for astronomy purpose, it's good. And husband and wife are supporters unto one another. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about Islam is the solution of humanity. So, including talking about the way we're looking for sustenance in our life. And nowadays, there's a lot of mother work outside and then fathers do domestic work at home. So my question is the sustenance that moms give to us means for herself only or also for all of member? That's all. Thank you.
Sisters asked a very important question, that nowadays if Islam is the solution to the problems of humanity, there are many mothers which are working out and the men, they are doing domestic work. Point number one, there is no harm in men doing domestic work. No harm. But whether it does domestic work or not, the burden of financial aspects is put on the shoulder of the man in Islam. In Islam, woman is financially secured. In Islam, before a woman is married, it is the duty of the father and the brother to take care of her lodging, boarding, clothing, all financial aspects. After she's married, it is the duty of the husband and the son to take care of her lodging, boarding, clothing, etc. If a woman works, she need not spend a single penny on the family. If she works and she earns, she can keep 100% for herself. If she wants to support, she can support. She has the right. But it is not a duty. So if the man is doing domestic work, good, he'll get sawab. But if he says, I'm doing domestic work and the woman should go out and work and get the living, it is wrong. If he's doing willingly, okay, but that man is not following his duty. He can take care of the house, cook in the house, sweep the floor, no problem. But money he has to earn. If the woman earns And if she wants to support the family, she can. But if the man who's not earning, he's not following, he's not doing his duty, what will happen to him? In Islam, it is the man who's the bread earner. In Western world, you have this. You have this exchange of roles. So there's no harm in men doing domestic work. A woman, if she goes out and does work, as long as the work is within the purview of the Islamic Sharia, it should not break any rules of the Quran and Hadith. It should not be against the Sharia. If it is Islamic work, no problem. But generally, she need not work. A husband cannot force her to work. You go work, give me money, no haram. If she's doing it willingly, and if she's willingly supporting, okay, fine, if both people work, we get better money and all, okay, accepted. But the husband also should work. Hope that answers the question.
Welcome back, friends. I hope you enjoy the video till the last minute. My dear brother and sister, Almighty Allah clearly mentioned in the Holy Quran, Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam ad-deena. That today we have completed the religion of Islam for you, and we have selected the Islam a religion for you. Islam is overall a religion which give you or which taught you about the importance of life and also the way of life, how you should spend your life. For example, if you are living in this universe, you have to perform, you have to offer your duties to Almighty Allah, and also you have to do a lot of work in the society. So how you should have to spend time with your loved ones, with your kids, with your children, with your wife, with your mother, with your mom, everyone. That if you like, Almighty Allah has give you the opinion, the option to you that you should spend life with there. My dear brother and sister, if you are a follower of Islam but you are not offering prayer 5 times a day, if you are lazy, if you are did not give proper intact to the hukukul ibad, so believe me, you will be just a waste of your time. Islam is a very beautiful religion. Before Islam, people were buried alive. People used to bury their daughter alive, and people used to bury their daughter alive because these people, these women were people will feel shy that it will be a great shame for us, that why my daughter will become adult and then she will be married to someone. But with the coming of Islam, Almighty Allah has give proper right to the people. Like Islam give proper rights to everyone. So Islam is a very beautiful religion, and Islam say when your daughter or when your son become adult, you should do nikah early with them. It is a very positive way that you should do nikah for your children, for your kid, for your son, and for your daughter as well. This is the only way that you should stop the people from watching pornography. Today, most of the people, especially our teenagers, they are watching pornography. Why? Because their parents did not make nikah on the time, and they were just giving them time to grow up. You grew up in this way. They completely use the pornography through the mobile, through the websites, through the hotspot, a lot of things. So if you do laziness in Islam, if you are doing laziness to do nikah for your children, for your kids, believe me, these kids and these daughters will not go to your society, and they will watching the pornography as well. So Dr. Zakir Naik clearly give message to the person that you should not give mobile phone, tablet to your screen, but if you give them, then you should look at them, what they are watching and what they are looking. So this is the way. My dear brother and sister, I hope you like the video. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and share it with your friends.